On the news tonight, landlords support Governor Soludo's master plan for rebuilding Onitsha City. ASATU pledges to support good policies of Anambra State government. U3Ps may replace IPPIS for universities' payroll portal. A British Prime Minister, Dr. Johnson, takes steps to secure NATO amidst Ukraine invasion. Before the news in detail, here's a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a turnaround maintenance of Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. My name is Uche Chukwu Ebonam. You're welcome to the evening news. Onitsha landlords have given Governor Chukwuma Soludo the mandate to implement the master plan of the city as he plans to rebuild Onitsha. The landlords, during their meeting with Governor Soludo, unanimously pledged their total support to the developmental policies of Governor Soludo meant to reposition the state for the better. Government House correspondent Valentine Mbadawa tells us more.
During the meeting that lasted for hours, Governor Soludo explained to the landlords his plans with regards to resurrecting Onitsha, which he described as a dead city, and sought for the collaboration of the landlords.
The building plan and never line building especially when a recess between the setback, between the building end and the road, walk. In our road, by your building, the bottom. Emergency, but that's the recess, especially with the walk way. Walk. Or you do well, like especially pay. We are the only society in the world that I know that ever plan for the new world. But the only means of transport is that they can
Landlords from Omoba Phase 1 and 2, GRA Onitsha Zone, Housing Estate, American Quarters, Transinkisi, Fege, Awada, among others, participated in the meeting. The chairman, Fege Landlords Association, Mr. Wilson Anyoha, who commended Governor Soludo for the initiative, expressed the readiness of Fege landlords to key into the plan and assured that they will begin to make contributions from their immediate environment.
So many times, people give the government but most times, I have the government. Then another thing, the big question is, can we give a government so now you now you are na fake. Now governor now you make the arrangement. What try to say enforce. Now every street in affected, they put just got a then assistance I try to make the governor that day with
Chief Bambi Obiokoye, who is the secretary on Onitsha Metropolitan Residents Forum, encouraged the governor to go ahead and remove any structure that may be a hindrance to the realization of his vision, adding that he does not mind even if his house is affected.
Let us give you a thought of trust. It is for our children. If you not take any structure that is illegal, let us give you the people's money to another. Residency again. One tree cannot meet a forest. And
Chief Albert Ibekwe and Barrister Zubike Anazo, who also threw their weights behind Governor Soludo's plan to revive Onitsha and make it a more livable and prosperous city, made few suggestions on how to tackle some issues confronting Onitsha, which includes how to decongest the city. Other landlords, including Mr. Harold Ewereku and Sir Osondo Nabugu, while thanking the governor for the opportunity to interact with them, commended him for the steps he has already taken, especially with regards to making Onitsha clean and healthy, and promised to remain supportive of the governor's administration by paying their dues promptly. From Onitsha, Valentine Mbadawa reporting for ABS News.
The Anambra State Association of Town Union, ASATU, has pledged its support to every good policy of the state government. The national president of the association, Barrister Titus Abudo, made the pledge during the association's monthly meeting, where it recognized and celebrated some notable government appointees for their new offices. Correspondent Queen Anibogo takes the story from here.
Those recognized were Commissioner for Local Government and Town Union Matters, Honorable Tony Collins Nwabunwanne, his Women and Social Affairs counterpart, Honorable Ifi Obinabo, Commissioner for Youth Development and Empowerment, Honorable Patrick Aramba, the Chief Protocol Officer to the Governor, Honorable Chinedu Nwoye, and the Special Advisor to the Governor on Youth Development, Dr. Nelson Omenewa. In recognition of these notable personalities, ASATU also awarded them with its highest award of National Ambassadors. Barrister Abudo said that some of the bottlenecks people face in governance is when they neglect people at the grassroots, noting that any government that neglects the grassroots will find it difficult to achieve most of its goals. He, however, affirmed that ASATU is there to give Governor Chukwuma Soludo every support to enable him to succeed.
One of the reasons for bottleneck people experience, or the ministries experience, that once they neglect the people, the grassroots, the government find it very difficult to achieve most of their goals. And for us to also to work, to be in tandem with what government wants, we really need to, bridge that gap. That is exactly what we did today.
In his response, Commissioner Nwabunwanne appreciated ASATU for his consistency, efforts, and for being a blessing to Anambra State.
Moving forward, ASATU is going to be our eyes at the local government level. Just like I said, that in terms of security check, they're going to be there for us. In terms of developmental projects, they're going to be there for us. In terms of also leadership, especially orientation of our youths, the way they think these days, and some of our stakeholders are also key and very paramount to Mr. Governor. So, they are going to play a major role in this administration. And just like Mr. Governor said a few days ago, that we're going to start the Choose Your Project initiative again. All these things have been going down to the grassroots. And
also speaking, the Commissioner for Youth Development and Empowerment, Honorable Aramba, who harped on the importance of peace, said that the Soludo administration has high expectations from ASATU and traditional rulers.
If we fail to give our children a chance of belonging, give the ownership of what we have, but another person will give that will just fill that gap. So the arrangement is basically for us to have a common front. If all nine as government, the community are not there as watchdog. The community are not there as watchdog.
In their separate comments, the Chief Protocol Officer, Honorable Chinedu Nwoye, and the Special Advisor to the Governor on Youth Empowerment, Dr. Nelson Omenewa, explained that the Soludo administration is grassroots driven and needs a collective effort. Presentation of a check for 1 million naira to the widow of the slain President General of Nanka community, awards to the political appointees, among others, climaxed the events. Queen Anibogo, ABS News.
The Southeasterners have been called upon to elect leaders. They have the historical knowledge of the problems of the Igbo people and by extension are resolute to confront those challenges, especially at the upper chambers. A one-time national chairman of the All Progressive Grand Alliance, Abgerchi Victor Ome, made the call at his country home in Aguluzibo, a Neocha local government area. Correspondent Emmanuel Chibata reports.
Chief Ume, who also represented Anambra Central Senatorial District, noted that the Igbos have been marginalized in all national affairs, added that 2023 is the appropriate time the Igbo should send fearless, articulated and people with strong voices who have the power of argument and persuasion to the National Assembly in order to confront challenges affecting the Igbo people. Chief Ume said any person who must be sent to represent the Igbo must have a mission and should use the plight of the Igbos to to demonstrate their inequalities by sponsoring motions that would serve them, while pointing out that the Senate is a place to arouse national consciousness and attention to the people. Chief Ume called on the Southeasterners to send people who are passionate about Igbo interests. He called on the federal government to address grievances of all Nigerians if truly they want a united nation, adding that grievances of the people cannot be fought with guns.
So 2023 is a ripe time for Southeast presidency. It is the turn of the South, and saying that this constitution Nigeria is operating should not be used to conduct any other election in Nigeria again. That is a fraudulent constitution. Because the preamble of the constitution says, we the Nigerian people hereby give ourselves this constitution. And we know that that constitution of 1999 was not a product of any constituent assembly. There was no place where Nigerian people stayed together.
Emmanuel Shibata, ABS News.
Anambra State Commissioner for Local Government, Chieftaincy and Community Affairs, Honorable Tony Collins Nwabuwanne, in continuation of his familiarization tour of the 21 local government areas of the state, has visited Onitsha North and South local government areas. Staff reporter Njideko Okoye, who covered the visit, reports that on arrival at Onitsha South Council area, Honorable Nwabuwanne was welcomed with a solidarity sung by the staff and management of the council. We have details.
Commissioner Nwabuwanne was accompanied to the visit by the Chairman, Local Government Service Commission, LGSC, Sir Peter Egenti, his Secretary, Barrister Stan Nwata, Local Government Service Pension Board, Mrs. Gloria Obiora Ibezim, President Norge Anambra, Comrade Adigwe Chikwelo, and Chief Mike Ikechukwu. Addressing the gathering, Honorable Nwabuwanne, who said that the essence of the visit was to familiarize himself with the staff of the council, restated the commitment of Governor Chukwuma Soludo in bringing positive turnaround in the local government system, reminding them that teamwork is essential to achieving greater development. Commissioner Nwabuwanne reassured them that the government of Professor Soludo is to return to the local government system everything that belongs to them, including allocation, IGR, payment rule, promotion, among others, assuring that pension and gratuity of staff will be paid as and when due, and advised them to be dedicated to duty and give the administration of Professor Soludo their maximum support for the good of all. At Onitsha North local government area, Commissioner Nwabuwanne assured them of training and retraining of staff and equipment with modern facilities for optimal performance.
Sometimes they don't come to work. It's not because they don't want to come to work, but then you find out that they don't even have a job to do. They are not engaged. So these are the problems we are trying to address.
On his part, the Chairman, Local Government Service Commission, Sir Egenti, thanked God that solution to their problems is here and charged the staff to have a change of attitude, hoping that all the promises should be actualized.
They expect us to deliver, service, come to work, do your work well, and that is what they expect us to do.
Contributing, the President Norge Anambra State, Comrade Chikwelo, Secretary Local Government Pension Board, Mrs. Obiora Ibezim, and Secretary Local Government Service Commission, Barrister Nwata, stated that Local Government Commissioner is ready to work with Governor Soludo to bring total transformation in the local government system, urging them to support the present administration in actualizing new Anambra. In their separate remarks, the head of service local government Onitsha South, Mr. Linus Iwuchukwu, and his Onitsha North counterpart, Mrs. Edith Enuka, expressed happiness over the good packages the administration of Governor Soludo has for them and thanked the commissioner for the visit, noting that it was first in the history of local government service that a commissioner will be having face-to-face interaction with his staff and promised their unalloyed support. From Onitsha, Njideka Okoye, ABS News.
The people of Aram-Elum local government area have stated in strong terms that there is no political zoning existing in the area, as endorsed the Speaker of Anambra State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Uche Okafor, for another tenure in view of his effective representation. The endorsements came from all the groups in all 8 towns in Ayamelum Council area, such as the Ayamelum Leaders of Thought, Ayamelum Traditional Rulers Council, ABGA, Ayamelum Local Government Area, as well as Ayamelum Youths, among others. House of Assembly correspondent Chukwuemeka Modelim has details.
Speaking to journalists in Oka, the chairman of Ayamelum Leaders of Thought, Chief Tony Chinedu, disclosed that Ayamelum stands to gain a lot, including retaining the speakership of Anambra State House of Assembly if Right Honorable Okafor returns to the House. Chief Chinedu revealed there is no zoning arrangement for the local government area as far as Ayamelum Leaders of Thought are concerned, stressing that the people of Ayamelum have never come together to agree on zoning, and disclosed that in a recent meeting of Ayamelum Leaders of Thought held in Oka, the local government agreed that the 3 political zones in the area should retain the political offices they occupy, and that the local government will meet after 2023 general elections to agree on modalities for zoning.
His position as the speaker has helped us so much in ensuring that peace was restored in Ayamelum. Everybody in Anambra State must have known that in just the recent past, Ayamelum was in crisis. 2 big communities in Ayamelum were fighting. Bloods were left, many people were killed, over 150 buildings were burnt down. It was because he was a speaker that he intervened, and using that position, we were able to penetrate the government.
In his reaction, an indigene of Ayamelum local government area, Chief Paul Odenibo, maintained that the people of Ayamelum are supporting Right Honorable Okafor for another tenure based on their recent agreement, coupled with the fact that he will use his position as ranking member of the House to attract more projects to the constituency, and urged those working to scuttle the agreement of the local government to respect it for the benefit of the people.
We met in Oka here at King David, I think so, King David. This time it was no longer ABGA's meeting, it was Ayamelum Leaders of Thought meeting. Allow the status quo to remain. The Central Holy Council Chairman did not stay with your House of Assembly. Meanwhile, somebody from the South has been appointed commissioner for petroleum. We agreed that after the election, this election, 2023 election, we shall sit back again and resume our positions.
In his remarks, the chairman of Ayamelum Traditional Rulers Council and the traditional ruler of Omase, Igwe Benjamin Okeji, announced that they have endorsed Right Honorable Okafor for another term so that Ayamelum constituency will continue to enjoy his quality representation.
He tried all he can do to see that our people are being, to see that our people are not neglected and abandoned by this government. We only hammer on one peculiar problem, but we could not even explain everything he has been doing. Don't worry, hear them or them, man.
In their separate speeches, the immediate past Transition Committee Chairman, Ayamelum Local Government Area, Mr. Benjamin Onyabo, and the President General of Ifitogware Town Union, Mr. Oliver Okonkwo, threw their weights behind the aspiration of Right Honorable Okafor in view of the fact that he has done exceedingly well, while the chairman of the All Progressives Grand Alliance in Ayamelum Local Government Area, Mr. Levinus Onyenwe, also endorsed him for another tenure because of his wonderful performances, adding that he is instrumental to the ongoing construction of Onisha, Aguleri, Omo, Adani Road project by the state government. In Oka, it's been Chukwuemeka Modelim, ABS News.
Still to come in the news tonight. U3Ps may replace IPPIS for universities' payroll portal. A British Prime Minister, Mr. Johnson, takes steps to secure NATO amidst Ukraine invasion. Here is a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a turnaround maintenance of Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. We'll be right back after the short break.
Traveling? You deserve the absolute best. Enjoy maximum comfort in our new buses with more legroom, reclinable seats, onboard entertainment, and much more. Pick your preferred seat. Choose your preferred schedule. Travel on your terms. Ready for a premium ride driven by the best captains out there? Book now.
To the rest of the news. The Joint Action Committee, JAC, of the Non-Academic Staff Union of Educational and Associated Institutions, NASU, and the senior staff of Nigerian Universities, SSANU, have presented the desired payment platform to the federal government. They presented the platform known as University Peculiar Payroll Payment System, U3Ps, to the Minister of Education, Malam Adamu, in Abuja on Tuesday. The non-academic unions, like their sister union, the Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, had rejected the Integrated Payroll and Personnel Information System, IPPIS, introduced by the federal government for the payment of workers' salaries. Speaking, the SSANU President, Comrade Mohammed Ibrahim, said the platform, if approved, will capture all stakeholders in the university system, including academic, non-academic staff, and academic technologists. According to Ibrahim, they decided to give IPPIS a trial because government said IPPIS was going to be used to fight corruption, and they went through IPPIS for several months but noticed it was full of inconsistencies. Hence, they are presenting the new platform to join hands with government in fighting corruption. He said that they have technical and ICT experts that could help develop an alternative to IPPIS, which they called the University Peculiar Personnel and Payroll System, U3Ps, and strongly believe that all the inconsistencies in the IPPIS will be resolved. Receiving the document, the Minister of Education, Malam Adamu, stressed the need for one payment platform that would serve workers in the country, saying that the National Information Technology Development Agency, NITDA, will have to carry out an integrity test on the platform. According to him, government is always open to new ideas, adding that though he is not an expert to know if this one is workable or better than what is already available or better than what is being proposed by ASU, but he knows that in the end, they probably will have to accept a situation where the new platform may have some edge in a particular area. UTES may have an edge in another area, and the two can be merged to make IPPIS better. Baby Charles Chukwemeka Okoye has been dedicated to God Almighty. Baby Charles is the son of engineer and Mrs. Paul Okoye, head of the engineering department of Anambra Broadcasting Service, OKA. Queen Anibogo completes the story.
The dedication ceremony, which took place at St. Joseph's Catholic Parish, Nibo, Oka South Council area, attracted family members, friends and well-wishers, as well as ABS family. In a homily, the priest in residence, Reverend Father Bonaventure Aneto, speaking on the topic, God's love for us, assured the faithful that in spite of the tremendous difficulties in the world today, God still loves his people. Reverend Father Aneto said God's love is everlasting, and Jesus Christ has taught his followers how to love, and charged Christians to be embodiments of love.
We should not forget that God loves us. And if never do whenever you know, until people are in man, if you fly an like an eye together in the year, he loves us unconditionally.
The parents of baby Charles, Engineer Okoye and wife, expressed their gratitude to God for the gift of a child and thanked all that graced the occasion. They also prayed God to give such blessing to all who are looking up to him for children.
I'm overwhelmed by what I saw. I want to appreciate everyone. I want to appreciate them for that show of love to me and my family. So I wish them well. And my prayer is that celebration will not cease in everyone's house in Jesus' name.
The mother-in-law of Engineer Okoye, Mrs. Joy Ike, sang a song of praise to express her deep appreciation to God for the gift of a grandchild. For Lady Tina Ekenta, Director of Administration Department of the ABS, parents should endeavor to teach their children the ways of God early enough, and prayed that Engineer Okoye and wife will do that for their own children.
Parents supposed to teach their children the way they should go in life, especially the way of God. So they should teach them how to pray from the house first. I'm just praying that Paul and the wife will teach their children how to serve God.
Also speaking, an associate of Engineer Okoye, Honorable Chukwudi Nwobu, encouraged both godparents and biological parents to give their children proper parental care to enable them have a brighter future. The dedication ceremony featured prayers, offertory, dance and reception. From Nibo, Oka South Council area, Queen Anibogo, ABS News.
From the foreign scenes, British Prime Minister Boris Johnson will visit Finland and Sweden on Wednesday as they prepare to announce their stance on possible NATO membership applications in the wake of Russia's invasion of Ukraine, Downing Street said. A spokesman for Johnson said the subject of the trip is not just Ukraine, but the security of Europe more broadly, who has been one of the most active European leaders in the Western response to the Moscow invasion launched on 24th February. Both countries are considering joining the security alliance in order to benefit from its collective defense protection. NATO considers an attack on one member as an attack on all members. And on sports, Jamilu Collins' time with the German 2 Bundesliga side SC Paderborn has ended after the club confirmed the player was among several others who will leave at the end of the season. Collins' contract with Paderborn ends June 30, but the club won't extend the defender's contract, which means he will be free to open talks with other clubs and move elsewhere when the summer transfer window opens. The left-back has made 20 appearances for his German outfit this season, scoring 1 goal with 3 assists. However, Paderborn took to social media to announce that the Super Eagles defender was among the players leaving the club. Before we go, remember that you can listen to news and programs from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page at ABS Radio Television. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at ABS Television, Oka. You can follow us on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. Log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. And now the main points that made the news tonight. Landlords to support Governor Soludo's master plan for rebuilding Onitsha City. ASATU has pledged to support good policies of Anambra State government. U3Ps may replace IPPIS for university's payroll portal. And finally, from the foreign scenes, we told you that British Prime Minister Mr. Johnson has taken steps to secure NATO amidst Ukraine invasion. And then a special message again. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give you maximum support for the task ahead. My name is Uche Chukwu Ibenam. Thank you so much for staying with us on the news tonight. Good night.
Thank you.